Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's David J. Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Well, what a weekend. Are we ready for another week? That's a question or two we're going to address here today. We also have some great guests coming in.
Yes, we do.
And we also, by golly, happy birthday, Brent. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. Yep, a year older.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And feeling it. No. Yeah, kind of.
It's a good thing, trust me.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you get to celebrate with some other folks today.
I do.
Oh,
Good, yeah.
You're really among royalty.
Am I now?
Yes.
Okay. Who else is celebrating today?
West Province.
Wow, okay.
Yep. Wes is celebrating a birthday today. Tim Schaaf celebrating a birthday here today. Zach Hammond is 27 years young today. Janice Marr and Jason Riker celebrating birthdays. So you're among good company there.
It sounds like.
Yep. And celebrity-wise, well, Michael Bloomberg is celebrating his 80th birthday today. Founded the financial media empire Bloomberg LP, former New York City mayor and one of the richest people in the world. He's having a birthday at 80 today.
Wonder what he does. Wonder if what he's doing for his birthday will be similar to what I'm doing for mine, which is kind of nothing.
Could be.
I don't know when you're a billionaire. How do you celebrate your birthday?
Just like every other day.
I guess. Yeah.
Right. When you're really rich.
Yeah, you just
every day's your birthday, right?
That's probably a good point.
Carl Bernstein is 78. He's one of the reporters of two, along with Bob Woodward, who broke the Watergate story and won the Pulitzer Prize during the Nixon years. And Rob Thomas is 50 today. He is lead singer and frontman for the band Matchbox 20, and he also has done some work with Santana. And those are some of the folks that are celebrating birthdays today. Today is day 12 of the Olympics. How many days are there of the Olympics? Seems like it's been going for, longer than 12.
I think it goes all this week.
Okay.
And then ends. I think I'm not sure, but I think maybe closing ceremony Sunday or something.
Okay.
But I think it goes all this week.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the Olympics. I haven't watched it, say, every night, but after the Super Bowl, I watched the ladies win the gold and silver in the bobsled event. That was cool.
Well, I didn't watch it because did the gal from Canada who is now with the United States win the single bobsled? Did they show that?
Well, I guess I don't know the backstory about the Canada and U.S. thing, but yeah, the U.S. women went gold and silver.
Oh,
in the single bobsled event.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so
the winner's from Canada.
Oh, okay.
She's not an American. She's a Canadian.
Well,
don't get me started.
Okay, all right, I won't. Yikes!
No, it doesn't matter to me. She got in a tiff with the Canadian coaches, and her husband is a U.S. citizen.
Oh,
so she was able to say, "Heck with you, Canada. I'm going to go with my husband.
I'm going to represent the United States."
Yeah, and she's the best bobsledder, man or woman, around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was probably the Hamilton lady then.
I think so.
That won.
Yeah.
Because she's the one that won. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
She's a Canuck.
No.
Probably still holding up freight at the border up there.
Oh, Dave, you're terrible.
I like Canadians, actually. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Almost all of them.
So, but no, I've enjoyed the Olympics. Yeah.
The ratings are way down.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Half of what they were the last Olympics, which was pitiful.
Oh.
According to what I read.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes a difference to you.
Yeah. I mean, it's still kind of weird to watch the events and then not see the full packed, stadiums and arenas and stuff. Yeah, that kind of takes away from some of the excitement, I think, anyway.
Yeah, and then there's people that bothers you. What bothers me is China itself.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So,
yeah. I follow you.
Now, let's get back to your birthday here. There's
Yes.
a couple of hearts here.
Yeah, we had treats as we walked into the studio.
We have hearts, and these are milk chocolate truffles, at least in the one I got.
I got turtles.
Oh, you got truffles or turtles?
I got turtles.
Oh.
Turtles.
Oh.
Your box is different than mine.
Yeah, I got truffles. It's not quite as big.
Yeah, well,
You got a bigger, but it's your birthday.
When I see who it comes from, my box of chocolates should be larger, as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
because this is from mine anyway. Is from my mom.
Yeah, from Peggy.
Oh, and Dad.
And
says.
Dad.
Yeah.
Well, mine doesn't
Which was
say
a great
from.
surprise. So thank you, Mom.
Actually, mine doesn't say from your dad.
So yours, let me guess, yours is just from my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I follow.
Happy Valentine's Day from Peggy, your mom in Arkansas. And happy birthday to you. Yours is bigger because it's both Valentine's Day and your birthday. And
no, this just says Valentine's Day.
Oh.
I got a card for my birthday.
Oh, okay.
From Mom and Dad.
I thought maybe this was a double gift.
I think this is just Valentine's Day. I'll be honest with you. I know my mom. I think what happened was she wanted to get you something, and because my mom is who she is, she didn't want me to feel left out, so she went and got me something too. I think that's the way it worked. Which, I'll be honest, I really don't know how I feel about that. Because I've not gotten a box of chocolates from my mom for Valentine's Day for I don't know how long. And now, since she has, adopted you, now all of a sudden, we get Valentine's. Which I'm very thankful for.
Yeah.
Because I know Mom's listening. But, yeah, I you know.
Well, your mom and I are pretty tight.
Well, obviously, yes, it's getting that way.
Peggy, happy Valentine's Day to you too, and also to Jim. Even though I understand, if your dad doesn't want to adopt me, I understand. I can't blame him for that. I'm going to tell you the truth, Jim. There's people in my own family who don't even want me, so I would blame you. But Brent, happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks, appreciate it. And thank you, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
That was a very nice surprise to walk into today.
You warmed my heart this morning, Mom.
Yep.
And I got a little gift from my wife for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Little homemade heart.
Yeah.
Some nice things on it, and it was on top of 2 of her cinnamon rolls that she made.
Wow, nice.
With her mother's recipe last week.
I heard they're
good.
Delicious.
Yeah, they're good. Now I got to go get something for Joan.
Really? Yeah.
Have you?
Huh?
I don't want to give it away, but did you do something?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Are you going to?
That's my birthday.
Oh, Jiminy.
I should be the one that receives all the gifts today.
Okay, good luck on that one.
Kidding.
Peggy, he's being bad. Let's see here. Probably need to get going here, but thank you so much. That was very nice, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
And proud to be a member of your family.
Brother.
By the way, this is Start of Kindness Week.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, thanks to Mom. Mom's off to a good start.
Mm-hmm.
She was kind and sent these to us.
She is very kind. And she is right in the theme here. Kindness Week is all about being excellent to each other. Today kicks off Random Acts of Kindness Week, encouraging goodwill and thoughtfulness. And I hope you abide by that just a little bit this week, Brent, and just kind of back off a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll try to do that. So it's Valentine's Day. You going to play love songs today?
Yeah, I want to ask a question about Valentine's Day. It was kind of just come up yesterday. I was watching the Sunday morning program, and there's a gentleman who visits with his mother, who is, just sharp as a tack.
Mm-hmm.
And she during the pandemic, he would visit with her on Zoom on the Sunday morning show, and they would talk back and forth. And it's very good. She's a wonderful lady. And he asked her about her first boyfriend and maybe her first kiss.
Oh.
She said it was icky.
Oh, okay.
But you folks might be thinking about that. We might do something on that later. Maybe give away a prize or two. Maybe your thoughts on your first Valentine or something like that. And, we can play some love songs. We can get real gushy today.
Yeah. Play some 80s love songs.
I know it's your birthday, but you're pushing it.
Oh, come on.
SEM.
It is my birthday. Can I pick the songs?
Well,
today?
when your shift's on, yeah. When you,
all right.
I don't. Well, wait. I'm supposed to be kind. Let me just do it like the parents used to do.
We'll see.
We'll see. You get back to me later on that.
Which meant no.
SEM today for their lunch menu, they're having cold sandwiches, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
All right, Sergeant, today, chicken sandwich, chips, baked beans, fruit cup, milk, and salad bar at Sergeant.
And by the way, the Super Bowl is concluded, and we might get to talk about it a little bit later on, but it was a very, very interesting and competitive ball game to watch.
Good football game.
Rather have the other team win, but, if you're Kurt Crawley, you're a happy dude today. Thunderbird today, corn dogs, macaroni and cheese, and green beans.
All right, Gothenburg today, some of their choices, baked, I think you call it ziti, right? Baked ziti. Pepper jack cheeseburger and pizza on the menu today at Gothenburg.
Well, I'm going to tell you, a Super Bowl treat. Put this down for next year.
Yeah.
Pepper cheese in a little bowl with green olives beside them.
Ooh.
And you just eat the cheese and the olives together. Oh, my gosh.
That was your Super Bowl snack
Talk
last
about
night,
a snack. And Selma Myrna Public Schools today, pizza, pasta bake with garlic breadstick, popcorn chicken bites with garlic breadstick, fresh baked ham and cheese subs, steamed carrots, fruit and veggie bar, and milk.
Sandhills in Dunning showing no school today.
Way to go. Good idea. Callaway, chicken fried steak.
Litchfield, chicken Alfredo today. I have some others. Ansley today, chicken tetrazzini at Ansley. At Arcadia today, chicken nuggets on the menu. And finally, at Broken Bow Middle and High School, no school at Broken Bow today, it says.
Oh, wow. From Alberta, Miller, Crawley, on our chat box. Happy birthday, Brent.
Thanks, Alberta. One of the sweetest people there is.
And she, I bet she really enjoys the fact that you guys go off and do wrestling and enjoy one another's company, and gives her a chance to get into her sewing room.
Yeah. Well, I feel bad. I feel like I'm always taking Kirk away on his birthday.
That's right.
Because Saturday, when we were at District Wrestling at Nebraska City, it was Kirk's birthday.
Well, Alberta knows. Let's face it, Alberta knows that Kirk would rather be there for his birthday than most anywhere, and then celebrate with her either before or after.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's fair to say.
It was, that was a few years ago, but Kirk's birthday is the 12th. Mm-hmm. Mine's the 14th. Mick Patch's birthday is tomorrow. And we, somehow it landed just right. We were all at state wrestling, and we celebrated Kirk's birthday at state wrestling, then celebrated mine, and then celebrated Mick's. And I just thought that was so fitting.
That is. That's neat.
That was kind of neat.
That was good to hear Mick on the radio.
It was great to hear Mick. Great to see Mick.
Yeah.
And he's going to be with us at state wrestling this weekend. So really look forward to that.
Man, got a lot of good kids traveling down there, a lot of kids that worked hard all year long, whether they're going to state or not. Thank you, guys and gals.
Yes. We'll have the girls at the state tournament this year and be following some of those from our coverage area. So going to be a great week later in the week.
Yep, sub-districts underway this week.
For girls basketball.
Well, from now until into March, hopefully, we'll be covering all these postseason activities.
Look forward to it.
All right. Appreciate it very much, all your sponsorship and support. Now, we're going to play the game.
Okay.
And I just Peg, if you're still listening, I want to have, if Brett won't do it or he doesn't remember, Peg, would you send me some dates, like when your birthday is and when Jim's birthday is, so I could send some things to you?
I forget. Did I tell you I forgot my mom's birthday one year?
Uh-oh.
I thought I had a decent excuse, though. It was when I was graduating college.
Well, that's pretty good.
And so we had graduation. I was graduating college, and my grandfather, he just, we were all there for my graduation. And he said, "So what'd you get your mom for her birthday?" And this was like a week after the fact.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Oops.
uh-oh.
Well,
so
as long as you didn't have her do your laundry.
I think that's the only one that I've forgotten.
That's
I
pretty
hope.
good. All right, we've got, by the way, we'll throw in today, kind of give us a chance to promote, 2 tickets to the Pancake Ham and Egg Feed put on by the VFW for their scholarship benefit. And this is coming up a week from today on the 21st of February at the Broken Bow Municipal Building. So we got 2 tickets. We'll have as prizes today for the trivia game.
All right. Hey, today's question is about love songs.
Beautiful.
All right. Eric Clapton has been regarded as one of the world's greatest guitarists for decades. He also wrote a famous love song. The lyric, "And then she asks me, do I look all right?"
Oh, yeah.
That comes from which of his songs? Here's your choices. Lay Down Sally, Pretending, Layla, or Wonderful Tonight. Eric Clapton, remember this is about love songs. The lyric, "And then she asks me, do I look all right?" That comes from which song? Lay Down Sally, Pretending, Layla, or Wonderful Tonight? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
It's midnight. Banking time. Really? Well, yeah. I just got back from watching my son play the sport he loves 2.5 hours away. My family's asleep, and I have a little bit of quiet. Need to look at and sign our loan renewal? Done. Need to deposit a check? On it. Need to transfer some money to my daughter in college? Taken care of. Nebraska State Bank has the ability to make sure I can do my banking when it fits my schedule. So yeah, midnight is banking time. My banking time.
Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow, Callaway, Myrna. Member FDIC.
Well, we didn't get a call on that. The song is that we play on KBBN is like, I don't know, 7 minutes long or something like that. But it's a beautiful song.
It is. Very pretty song. Yeah. Oh, was the phone ringing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We'll give it a...
I was just about ready to give the answer.
Well, we'll see if we get the answer. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
Good morning. This is Swede. How are you guys doing?
Oh, Swede. How's things down in the Cumro area?
Beautiful this morning.
Good.
A little dry, but that's the way it is.
Oh,
We've got to have a drought. This is a good time of year to have it.
Well, yes, we're all thinking we're going to start getting rain in, like late March, early April, and it'll all be okay, right?
That's right.
Okay.
All right, Swede, here's your question for today. Eric Clapton did a love song that includes the lyric, "Then she asks me, do I look all right?" Was that from Lay Down Sally, Pretending, Layla, or Wonderful Tonight?
Wonderful Tonight.
You got it. That's it. And because you've answered correctly, Dave's got tickets to Pancake Feed.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And we also have a certificate for a free personal pan pizza from the Pizza Hut. So come on out and see us.
All right. Sounds good. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, thanks, Swede. Appreciate it.
So you guys have a great day.
You too. Thanks. All right. 10 minutes before the hour, we'll take a quick time out and continue with these words.
Healthy soil is the foundation for profitable, productive, and environmentally sound agricultural systems. You are invited to learn about grazing strategies for optimum benefit to your herd and your soil, along with other related topics at AeroSeed's annual Soil Health Conference, Wednesday, February 23rd from 9 to 3 in Broken Bow. Seating is limited for this free conference, but pre-registration by February 15th is required to secure your spot. To learn more and to register online, visit aeroseed.com or call AeroSeed in Broken Bow by February 15th.
Hello, I'm Chris Smith, the Palmer Monument Company. There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the months of January and February, we are giving you one more reason, our annual winter sale. Come and see us today, and when you bring the coupon from the newspaper, receive additional savings off our already reduced prices. Our goal is to assist you in selecting the memorial that best fits your family needs, and will save you money too, during the annual winter sale at Palmer Monument Company of Broken Bow in Lexington.
7:51, and right on time, Steve is in from the grocery cart. Good morning, Steve. How you doing?
Good morning, fellas. I'm fine. How are you all?
Good. Happy Valentine's to you and yours.
Thank you.
And there's still some Valentine's candy left, or did you sell it all?
Some candy. There's cards up front. There's flowers at the front cooler. Plus, there's a whole pallet of 12-count dozen roses, fresh and ready to hand to that loved one of yours. I mean, don't miss out.
Yeah, this is great for maybe people who didn't get to it over the weekend. We can do it today.
Absolutely. That would be a smart choice.
Yeah.
There's single roses, too, so if you're, not married or you want to give a rose to your daughter, those are always nice tokens of love as well. So,
All right.
Yeah.
And I've always maintained that one rose is sometimes like for your wife even, as very romantic to give one rose.
Especially if you give it to her in your teeth.
Oh, that'd be nice. Plus, it doesn't cost near as much.
You've never done that, Brent.
No, I have not.
Well,
No.
I thought maybe you were getting red because you have done that.
No, I have not. No.
Why don't you try it, Brent?
Wait, okay.
It's your birthday. Lay one of those roses in there and.
Okay. I don't even know where to go from
I don't
here.
either.
Steve, what's on sale at the grocery cart?
Oh. Well, we have roses.
Okay, good.
And
Yes.
they have thorns, so I wouldn't
I was
recommend
just
handing
that's what I was thinking.
handing it with your mouth to your significant other. I would use your fingers.
Okay.
Maybe with gloves on even.
Wrap it with something.
Yeah. So our ad run this week is February 14th through the 20th. So this fine Monday through Sunday. And we always start in the meat department. Got a lot of great proteins for your week of meals that you could choose from. Starting with fresh ground daily, 93% lean ground beef. This is $4.98 a pound. Hormel Natural Choice boneless center cut pork chops, $2.98 a pound. Rump roast, of course, this is Grocery Cart's premium aged choice certified Angus beef rump roast, $5.98 a pound. Pork sausage, own homemade Grocery Cart pork sausage, $2.98 a pound. We have Best Buy chicken hindquarters in a 10-pound bag, frozen, fresh frozen, of course, $5.98 for a 10-pound of the chicken hindquarters. So we don't run those very often, so get in and get those. That's a great item at a great price if you're into chicken hindquarters and have the freezer space, or maybe thaw them out and use them right away. Very affordable protein right there. Oscar Mayer cotto salami or sliced bologna, 4 for $10. Farmland smoked sliced bacon, 16 ounces, $6.48 each. Lots of other great deals in that meat department as well, so check out all those great deals and more. Talk to Andrew and team if you need anything special or specific put together for an order. They would be happy to help you. Dairy deals this week at the GK. Best Choice chunk cheese, 16-ounce bricks, 3 for $10. Yoplait yogurts, 10 for $5, and Dole juice blends. Maybe you're tired of that mundane orange juice. Get a little bit of a blend with some strawberry banana or, I don't know what all the flavors are, but a lot of juice mix-ins there. 2 for $5 this week at the dairy department. Best Choice string cheese. It's always nice to have the string cheese in the fridge for the kids or yourself if you enjoy it. $2.95 for a 10-ounce package. Kraft American Singles. I know that Brent would like that for his birthday.
That's right.
The twin pack, 24 ounces, $5.48 each. Frozen foods at the GK this week. Best Choice burritos. Frozen burritos. I don't know if they get the respect that they deserve. They're just a frozen burrito. Plop it, goes out of the package. It's froze. You have to microwave it or bake it. Well, you could really dress that guy up. Put some cheese on it, some sauce, some green sauce, red sauce, some lettuce, and then it would be just a fancy Valentine burrito.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to admit, I love the frozen burrito because, like you said, always available. Grab it. You get home late or something. Like I'm always getting home late from a ball game. We always have a burrito.
That'd be nice if
that I can
for your wife,
microwave.
Shelley, that if you would pop those in the oven and warm them up nicely and put some of the things on it that Steve has suggested, then Shelley would not have to worry about cooking up anything, and that would be kind of part of her Valentine's Day.
Nice burrito.
That's about the extent of my cooking skills.
But she would
is warming
appreciate
up a frozen burrito.
Frozen burritos, warmed up, nice and hot with a nice glass of wine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or in your case, Mountain Dew.
Yeah, there you go. Nice glass of iced tea.
There you go.
And don't forget the bowl of ice cream. Blue Ribbon ice cream pails, $5.98 this week. We have other great assorted items in that dairy and frozen department, so look all those great ad items up and choose your favorites. Of course, don't miss out on the orange tag savings. Save a little bit more money on those items that have orange tags. Temporary price reductions that we keep up and in stock throughout the store in every department, but mainly in dairy, frozen, and grocery. Grocery department at the GK this week, plenty of pop and snacks as always on ad. Pepsi products, 12-pack cans and 8-pack bottles, 3 for $14. Pepsi 6-pack half liters, they are 3 for $10 this week. What goes better with a nice sody pop than a Frito or Cheeto, or maybe even some Ruffles? Fritos and Cheetos, 2 for $7. Ruffles potato chips, 2 for $6. Have you ever said sody pop?
Not for a while.
Not for a while, but he's not denying it.
I have said it. Yes. I will admit. Confess.
Don't lie. You know you all have said
Yeah,
it,
you've
so.
all out there said that before.
Sody pop. It's fun to say.
Yeah. Just a little spicier than just soda.
Yeah.
Sody pop.
Maybe you'd like some sody crackers.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Saltine crackers, the premium varieties, are on sale this week. 2 for $6. I'm sure I've taken the train off the rail enough. I better commence
You
with
just
all
do
the-
whatever you want to do. It's your time, Steve.
Sounds good. Rice-A-Roni, Pastaronis, 8 for $10. Always a great economical side dish to have. Or make it your main meal. You can add some chicken in there or some tuna, and you've got yourself a wholesome meal. Best choice pastas, 98 cents each. And the goodness continues from the store-wide savings. That grocery department's a big department, so there's a lot of great items. Best choice canned vegetables, 68 cents each. General Mills cereals, select varieties, 4 for $10. Ferrera, that's a new name for me. I guess somebody's changed their brand name on fruit snacks. Ferrera fruit snacks, 10 count, 4 for $10. I always thought they were Kellogg's or something like that. Ferrera. So enjoy those fruit snacks, 10 count packages, 4 for $10 this week. We've got Pillsbury brownie mix, still Pillsbury. So milk chocolate or fudge, 18-ounce package, 4 for $5. And the list goes on and on, so definitely pick out all your favorites from that grocery ad as well. GK Farm Fresh Produce, it's a good time of year to keep healthy and get that vitamin C. What better way than some grapefruits or oranges? 5-pound bag of grapefruit is $6.98 each, and a 4-pound bag of oranges $4.98 each. So definitely pick those up. Cucumbers and bell peppers are both 3 for $2. Sliced 8-ounce white mushrooms, 2 for $3. Iceberg head lettuce, $1.38 each, and much more going on in that produce department. And like I said, there's plenty of flowers for your Valentine on this Valentine's Day. So definitely get in and get those flowers while they're there. I'm guessing they'll be gone by tomorrow morning.
Oh, I bet they will.
Yeah, it's amazing how we always get nervous. It's crunch time. It's Valentine's Day. They're still all here. And then the next morning, we're like, where'd they all go?
They disappeared.
Apparently their love is in the air.
That is. I was just thinking, too, what primates, what they do for one another as mates is they'll crack a nut and then take the nut out and hand it to their mate. And I was thinking, Brent, if you walk in with that rose in your mouth and then maybe crack a walnut for Shelley and give her the nut, I think I'm not kidding you, that might just do it.
Okay. By the way, I was in the grocery cart yesterday. You have bags of peanuts.
We do.
Right?
Tumble roasted.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They look good.
And if you're older, I'd go with those.
Yeah. Well,
depending
on your teeth situation, I guess you might want to go with something softer than a walnut, whatever.
Or gummies or something.
Oh,
for you.
Well, I think the show's definitely gone off the rails now.
Yeah. For all you older lovers out there.
Older lovers. Dave with his way of words.
And I also was thinking, too, guys, if you were worried about putting that rose in your mouth, if you got an old bicycle around, pull off the handlebar cover deal, and just put the rose right in that, and then hand her the rose with the handlebar cover.
Wow. Well,
have you done that before? It seems like you've done that before.
I was going to, whose mind would go there? Yeah.
I really never have, but it just occurred to me when I was thinking of Brant having a rose in his mouth, and I thought, well, that thorn would be bad, but and you didn't want to put gloves on, you'd just get an old handlebar.
The old style bikes, those handles could pop off like that.
And just pull them off and put the rose in there, and you got
I tell you.
Yeah.
All the possibilities.
Could even spin it a little bit.
Yeah.
Look at this, Shelley. I'm staying out of it now.
Well,
Is there anything else, Steve?
There's plenty else.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Let's get back on the rails here. Fresh GK Deli always has a lot of great items, from fresh and juicy, crunchy Chester's chicken in meal form, or just the chicken packs, or you can get sides to go with that, or just standalone sides. You can get grab-and-go stuff down the way. This week on Ad Kretschmar, Cajun or sun-dried tomato turkey, sliced to order, $7.48 a pound. Troyer hot pepper or green onion cheese, $5.48 a pound. So definitely choose your favorites and order up on those. We have daily specials Monday and Tuesday. 4-piece tenders, 2 sides and a drink. Chester's number 3 meal, $8.98 each. Wednesday is Wings Day, so definitely come in for that if that's your favorite on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, Chester's number 4 meal, which is a 2-piece chicken, a side and a drink, $7.98. And this week on the bonus points, you can find Chester's fried chicken packs, 8-piece, original 8-piece or 10-piece dark box, both $9.98, earn 1,000 points. So that's a deli portion of the rewards bonus item. You can definitely get in and get all that this week at the GK Deli, and much, much more. GK Bakery, we've got the Otis Spunkmeyer muffins 3-pack, 2 for $6. Fresh baked frosted cinnamon rolls, 4-count, $2.48 each. And the bakery, I know, may be running out of Valentine-themed colored items. However, there's plenty of cheesecakes, other great, delicious items you could choose from if you're looking for a specific item to have for dessert for the Valentine's meal today. Stop by that wine and spirit shop, find your favorite, maybe a specific wine or spirit for this special day. And otherwise, rewards bonus items. We've got Green Giant russet potatoes in a 5-pound bag, 2 for $5, earn 250 points. Best Choice waffles or pancakes, frozen department, 3 for $5, earn 150 points. Mission soft taco tortillas, 10-count, 2 for $4, earn 200 points. Dakota brand summer sausage, $3.48, earn 300 points. Best Choice brownie bites or mini cinnamon rolls, from our bakery department, 298 earned 300 points. Hormel chunk chicken breast in a can, 2 for $5, earned 250 points. Best choice granulated sugar, 4-pound bag, 2 for $4, earned 200 points each. There's no limit on those, so earn a bunch of points. Get a free item or free items at the GK, or gas discounts at the Casey's in Broken Bow. And definitely carefully hand off that rose this year to your loved ones.
Avoid injuries. And here's just another little tidbit to go along with that. If you, just for instance, Brent, I'm not picking on you because this is kindness week. But
yeah, we'll see how long this lasts.
The handlebar cover, what do you call it? The handlebar, what are those called? Do you slip on the end of the handlebar cover, I guess.
Yeah,
that'd be it.
Plastic. Did your daughters have one with the little tassels on it?
I think the very first bike we got them did.
I think that would be the touch.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
If you put the rose in the handlebar, plastic handlebar cover that had the tassels on it.
Yeah.
Spin it around a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it romantic?
Yeah. Here you go, dear. And she could
Happy Valentine's Day.
There wouldn't be any chance of anybody getting injured. And it'd be kind of romantic. Take you back to the years maybe when you were younger and you had a crush on someone, when you had a little driving around with your handlebars.
I know the best idea I have.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm going to take the petals from the roses and strew them about and make a trail to the kitchen, where there will be a note that says, "Please make me a sandwich."
Oh. Wow.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah. Boy, Steve. Well,
nothing says love like, "Please make me a sandwich." Normally, I just say, "Make me a sandwich."
Please make me.
When you come back next week, would you tell us how that all worked out for you?
I will.
Or if you want to just hang here, maybe we should talk about this before you leave. I think you'll be better off with the handlebar cover, personally.
We charge for counseling, though.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Is that right?
You can come out any time. It's an hourly rate.
It's an hour.
Yeah, we charge an hourly rate, but usually the visit only takes 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I would be better off if I did do that.
Yeah, you could come out. Yeah.
I just don't have time, so
I know you're busy, but
I'll just have to suffer through who I am.
it's all right. We can follow you around the store.
yeah, we could have conversations in the produce section over by the prime rib.
Yeah. Good.
And I can guarantee you that we'll ask you, Steve, how do you really feel about that?
Yeah.
Gosh, we're way past for some reason.
I don't know
Who
why.
cares?
We don't care. It's
Yeah, we're having
Valentine's
fun.
Day. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, guys.
And remember, folks, Grocery Cart open 7 days a week. And if you didn't catch all the specials, you can watch this on Facebook. And also, we archive our shows every day. Or just drop in. You've got the sheets there where they can look at the specials.
They can pick up a flyer. They can go to Facebook. They can go
Your
to our
website, right?
website.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
all kinds of ways to save money.
Many ways to find that ad and then, yes, save a lot of money.
All right. Thanks for having fun with us.
Appreciate it.
We'll have a little news break here.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The Rams beat the Bengals to win the Super Bowl 23-20, thanks to Matthew Stafford's last-minute touchdown pass.
Feels great. Just so happy to be able to celebrate this with such great teammates and my family, people that mean the most to me, and just so proud of this group. It's a special feeling.
U.S. officials warning Russia could invade Ukraine any moment now. Margarita Remerenka lives there and tells the BBC.
Definitely a lot of anxiety, maybe not a large-scale panic, but as the situation remains uncertain, of course, it is felt in the air.
Canadian police have opened the busiest border crossing with the U.S., clearing the Ambassador Bridge of truckers protesting vaccine mandates. They're still jamming downtown Ottawa, where this woman is not sympathetic.
It just makes me really sad to see all these people waving Canadian flags, acting like patriots, when really it's kind of the most sad and embarrassing thing I've ever seen.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. Gage County law officers arrested a rural Pickerel man on drug and weapon charges last week. Deputies were serving a search warrant Thursday just after 8:30 a.m. on a residence and a pickup along West Pickerel Road about 6 miles west of Pickerel. Authorities were searching for a firearm, ammunition, and drugs. Officers say they located a suspect identified as Nicholas Buss in Beatrice. He was contacted by law enforcement officers after he had driven away from his pickup in a different vehicle. When contacted, Buss was searched and his pickup was subsequently searched as part of the warrant. Authorities found suspected methamphetamine residue on a glass light bulb and 2 rounds of 9mm ammunition in the pickup bed. Gage County law officers said a search of the residence recovered a 9mm handgun with 1 round in the chamber. Law officers found 4 additional magazines loaded with ammunition and a plastic baggie with numerous rounds. Deputies also found a double-edged knife with a blade length of 5.5 inches. Buss is currently prohibited from possessing firearms because of the existence of an active domestic abuse protection order. He is also prohibited from possessing knives with a blade length of over 3.5 inches. During the search, law officers also recovered pills that are described as a legend drug. Buss was arrested on 2 counts of possession of a deadly weapon by a prohibited person, possession of a controlled substance, possession of a legend drug, and possession of drug paraphernalia. The Johnson County Attorney's Office has filed intentional child abuse charges against a Sterling parent with 6 children under the age of 18. An arrest affidavit says a Johnson County Sheriff's deputy investigated a State Department of Health and Human Services report involving 49-year-old Trent Hainer. The arrest affidavit describes allegations of strangulation and threats regarding performance of chores and discipline routines. The deputy told the court that a 12-year-old was grabbed by the neck and dragged through the yard while she and her sister were picking blueberries last summer. Another daughter described injuries in 2020 after Hainer complained of her performance at gardening.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In Super Bowl 56, the Rams trailed the Bengals for almost the entire second half, but late in the game, engineered a 15-play, 79-yard drive. Quarterback Matthew Stafford capped it with a 1-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Cooper Kupp. The Bengals had a minute 25 to try and at least get a game-tying field goal attempt, but Rams star defensive player Aaron Donald had a big tackle on 3rd and 1, then forced an incompletion on 4th and 1 by pressuring the quarterback. The Rams then run out the clock and win the game 23-20. Wide receiver Cooper Kupp had 8 catches for 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's your Super Bowl MVP. It's the first Super Bowl win in L.A. Rams history, the second in franchise history. They also won a Super Bowl when they were briefly in St. Louis. It's the second title for an L.A. NFL team. The L.A. Raiders won a Super Bowl in the 80s, and second straight time that a team has won the Super Bowl on its home field. Only the second time in NFL history that has happened. The Los Angeles Rams are your Super Bowl champions.
Here's your weatherology forecast. We'll have high temperatures working up into the upper 40s for today under a good deal of sun. Then for tonight, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 23. Tuesday, even warmer but breezy, a high of 58 under partly sunny conditions, with south winds around 10 to 20. For Wednesday, breezy conditions, a slight chance for some flurries with highs back to 36. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help you make them feel a little less unexpected. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8:14, 18 degrees outside. Clear sky. Wind's not a factor. A little north breeze. And barometric pressures on the rise at 30.22. Humidity at 85%. High yesterday, 49, with an overnight low of 18. Sunset today at 6:10. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:34. And we are still dry in the rain gauge for all this month of February. Not much in January, as you know. Still very dry out there, as Swede mentioned earlier. So be very careful, would you please? Happy Valentine's Day to you. Today, we're going to give you a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to Clips and Curls to give away here on The Breakfast Show in honor of our Love Local promotion. And we'll be doing those giveaways throughout the rest of this month. So listen each and every day. Tomorrow, it will be a gift certificate to the Foo Bar and Grill in Anselmo on The Breakfast Show.
Great.
I'd like to be eligible for both of those.
I hear you.
But we're not eligible, just so you know.
Okay, thanks.
We'll have to go through that.
All right, I won't ask.
So we'll be doing that a little bit later on. And we're going to play some love songs.
Yay.
I don't know which ones.
Okay.
You know, we can just type in love or sweetheart, or because the computer will find all of those for us. You used to have to go through an index card box.
Yeah.
But not now. So before we play love songs, today, 55 years ago today, Aretha Franklin recorded the cover of Otis Redding's Respect, a version that quickly became the standard.
Mm-hmm.
And so on this Valentine's Day, really, a big factor of a wonderful relationship is respect.
Absolutely.
And since it was the 55-year anniversary of Aretha recording that, we're going to play it for you right here on The Breakfast Show.
Highly trained staff are here to get you moving again and enjoy life. Call 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Ace Hardware in Broken Bow has new owners. Joe and Liz Franzen took over in November of this past year and have continued working hard to serve you with great tool brands like Steel and Milwaukee, plus paints from Clark and Kensington, including primer all-in-one that can be computer matched with your color preference. Of course, plumbing and electrical supplies are in stock too. New hours alert. As of February 1st, they are open Monday to Friday, 7:30 until 6, and Saturday, 8 until 4. Open earlier and staying open until 6 to better serve you at Ace Hardware in Broken Bow.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
Well, let's think about this. This is Valentine's Day. Time is running out for you to let your sweetheart know that you're thinking of them. An easy way to do that would just be drop by Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold, because they are actually open today.
They are.
Because it is Valentine's Day. Typically, they would be closed. And pick something up from the gift shop, and while you're there, then pick up a treat and take it to your sweetheart.
Or take your sweetheart to Brubaker's.
Better yet.
Enjoy a delicious drink and treat, and then let her pick out her gift.
That would probably be the
think about
smartest
that?
way to do it. I think you're onto something there.
But yeah, as Dave mentioned, Brubaker's is open today on Valentine's Day. They're open today from 9 until 5. And then their regular hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5, open Saturday, 9 to 3. Head to Arnold today, do some last-minute shopping for your Valentine. They have a selection of grab-and-go fresh flower arrangements that are first come, first serve, and Valentine's Day cards, too. And, of course, cute Valentine decor is in stock, featuring red and pink colors and fun messages. They've got unique gift items, which include handbags, jewelry, and all kinds of other items, gift cards, too. So check it out, Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold. They're open today for Valentine's Day from 9 until 5.
All right. Now, this next selection musically goes out to all you wonderful ladies out there on this Valentine's Day. This comes from, on our behalf, we're sending this out to you from your guy.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
It's as far as we'll go with just your guy.
All right.
All right.
She's the one.
Waylon Jennings, Sweet Dream Woman.
Yeah. Good old country love song.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hope you enjoyed it, folks. We'll be right back with more centered on Valentine's Day.
There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the months of January and February, Palmer Monument Company is giving you one more good reason. Their annual winter sale. Come and see them today with the coupon from the newspaper and receive additional savings off their already reduced prices.
Hi, this is Chris Smith with the Palmer Monument Company. It's our goal to assist you in selecting the memorial that best fits your family needs. And with our sale, we'll save you money too.
During the annual winter sale at Palmer Monument Company in Lexington and Broken Bow. The Callaway Good Life Center offers a facility with the comforts of home. Services include skilled nursing care, long-term care, respite care, and more. Callaway Good Life Center is a great place to work, offering competitive wages. Call 836-2267 for more information.
Love local as we start the new year. KCNI KBBN is giving away $25 gift cards to these area businesses and more on The Breakfast Show.
Geared for sports and Bow Bootery, both on the square in Broken Bow. RT Ace Hardware of Broken Bow. The Callaway Market. And Varney Health Mart, downtown Broken Bow.
Keep listening for your chance to win on The Breakfast Show. And remember, love local.
In the morning, you are awakened by the twitter of a little bird.
Now it's Dave and Brent.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
A happy birthday to Brent Apperson from Tina.
No, thank you, Tina. Appreciate that.
And
very
Mildred.
Much. Mildred, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And many more, Mildred says.
Well, thank you.
Which is a good thing. Yes, Brent Apperson is 51 years young today, and I know he gets all weirded out about 50, and let me just tell you, when you're pushing 70, it doesn't seem like that big a deal. In fact, every birthday's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, the Lord has been very, very gracious to me and have had good health, and so very thankful.
You bet. That's the way to look at it. Also, a good way to go celebrate. You mentioned taking someone to a place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, believe it or not, the third Thursday's coming up, and you might just hop in the car with your sweetheart and head down to Rustic and Red in Cozad later on this week. Or you could go down today and just take in their shop. But they're, a little bubbly, available on Thursday. It's never too late to celebrate Sweethearts Day.
No, never. And as Dave mentioned, coming up this week, it'll be the third Thursday celebration at Rustic and Red in Cozad. That's when they do their Sip and Shop. The store will be open from 10 to 7. You'll find great sales throughout their beautiful store all day. A special book signing then will be from 4 to 7 with local author Yvette Mannon with her new children's book, Cookie, Where Are You? Stop in and meet the author. Also, spring and Easter decor is arriving now at Rustic and Red in Cozad, plus new apparel from your favorites, Liverpool and Tribal. Sipping starts at 4 o'clock this Thursday for the Sip and Shop. Specials run all day, so join them this Thursday, February 17th, for their monthly Sip and Shop at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and we have the honor on this Valentine's Day of having Mr. Chris Smith in the studio from Palmer Monument. Chris, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, guys. And yourself?
Really good. You notice the hearts that we got here? This comes from Mom, Peggy.
My mom.
Well, she's my mom now, too, as we're brothers. But you notice Brent's is a little bigger than mine.
I do notice that, yeah.
And I think it's just because Jim hasn't accepted that I'm his son yet.
Is that what it is? So, well, it's nice to is this like when you go to kindergarten and Mom makes treats for everybody on your birthday?
Yeah.
So she brought them in for the whole office?
I'll never forget that I was in 6th grade, and my mom made Valentine's cookies, and I want to say the class was 50 or something.
Wow.
She made a cookie with everybody's name on it.
Wow.
She took icing and put everybody's name on it.
All 50?
I'll never forget that. Wow.
That's
she
pretty special.
She spent a lot of time in the kitchen working on those.
I think that's why Peggy and I are so tight.
Yeah?
Because we have that same thought process. Bro.
Did you make cookies today with everybody's names on them for all the guests? Is there a Chris cookie around here that I'm missing, Dave?
We'll have to think about that
You are
for
missing
the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should add a cookie for you.
Yeah, I did bring stuff for Brenta because it was his birthday. So
oh man!
I brought you a lunch sack for the road because you're always running all over doing sports and stuff.
Yes.
Wow.
So you can kind of pack your goodies in there and take it with you.
Nice
so
cup.
yeah,
Thank you.
That is
Keep your
you always
coffee
bring
This will be great for state wrestling this week.
Yeah.
So appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you that soft fuzzy blanket you brought last time is being well used. Thank you very much.
Are the cats using it or?
Well, they do really like it.
Do they? So I say that because we give those out also to like our funeral directors that work with us and things like that. And one of them took it out to, and I won't say who it is, but somebody outstate, and they gave it to him, and they said, "Oh, this will be great cat bed," and took it in there. And
we don't do that.
Said, yeah, exactly. And then the next time they went into the funeral home, well, sure enough, it was down there in the cat bed, and so the cat has a nice fluffy soft bed. So I guess however they wanted to use it is how they wanted to use it. So
the one that you gave us is over beside a chair below the clock where the other blankets are, and then we use it. But the cats are really attracted to it. Then they go over and actually sit on the top of it. But they do that with others. So we're not using it.
You're
for
not just used for only a cat bed.
No,
the cats have accepted it as part of your.
Yeah, they're taking over.
Your comfiness of the house.
So how you been?
Good.
Busy, I bet.
We have been extremely busy. With this nice weather that we've really had in January, has made our January, February sale fantastic. We've had tons of families come in and take advantage. If you're local here, we have that coupon that's in the extra every week. Somebody can save up to $175 off a Memorial. And so really a lot of families have come in and taken advantage of that and done some pre-planning. We had a few people that have had losses over the fall, and so that kind of spurred them to come on in and do some shopping and get a selection out there for their loved one that hopefully we can, have in the cemetery either here late spring or early summer and do that. So it's been a really, really busy January, and last year was one of our best Januaries ever, and so we topped that here, and even the start of February. Other than, I don't know what last week was like because I took off a little bit and headed south and went fishing with Butch. So
you and Butch went?
Yeah, so got to do a little fishing, but other than that, I know that it's been steady all the way through, and I had families down here on Saturday that I was with, and so it's been going really good.
Now, we spent a lot of time last time you were in talking about the supply and demand thing going on, and I know that's something that you're doing the best that you can with, but without spending as much time on that, maybe just talking about how the listener out there maybe needs to address this situation and help you out.
Right. Well, like we talked about last month, just like so many other industries, we're having trouble getting the supplies here. Sometimes if it's overseas, granted, it may take up to a year, but even domestically, because a lot of the demand is up, but also the shift from people buying maybe from an international source to a domestic source to try to get that quicker, because at the time domestic turnaround time was about 2 to 3 months, has also extended that out to where really now probably realistically if we don't have it in stock, it may be a 6-month wait just to get something in, even if it's a domestic order. So we've been trying to navigate that even since we've left here. I think I found a new supplier that can provide some international granite just a little bit quicker. We're going to test them out, and everybody always likes to tell you they're faster than the next guy, but see if we can shave a couple of months off that, because even shaving 2 months or 3 months off of a long time frame is a big deal. So we've done that. The other thing that we've done real hard is we just did a physical inventory here at the end of December. So we've actually put that in all of our sales offices and things like that. One of the fortunate things, our company, and as far as monument companies go, we're a large scale. There's a lot of mom and pop shops out there that just order it as they need it. Well, we're lucky, and we have warehouses and we have displays, and we have just over $2.5 million in inventory in stock. So we do have a lot of product available. So we've been trying to, like I said, kind of show a warehouse listing. So if somebody comes in and it is a need, that's who we're trying to service the first. So somebody's experienced the loss, we can take a look and say, okay, we've got these available, this available, this available. And while it may not be exactly what you came in to pick out, there's something if you want it right away to go out there. Now, what we found is most people today, they still want to wait for what they want. Yeah. But at least we have the options for them to do that. And so that was really helpful in January because we did have some families that, they wanted that closure now, where they had the loss and they wanted something out there for Memorial Day. So we were able to kind of find something that, like maybe a traditional size on a single upright is 2 foot wide and, 20 inches tall. Well, I could find them at 24 inches tall or something like that for them. So that way we'll have it out there for Memorial Day.
All right. Got it worked out as best you can. And I can kind of see where most people around here would go, you know what, I'll wait for, let's not do it twice or let's not do something that we're not going to be happy with. But if there's something close, they probably will be happy with it and it works out, right? Yeah, and it is. And I say the folks that are willing to wait, a lot of that's because they trust us. They trust our company. We've been here since 1927. My family's been one of the 2 families that have owned the operation since 1970. So, I have a business partner in Fremont, Nebraska. There was the Blumker family that was here through the 80s. They moved over there. So Ted is my partner. He's my age. We're over there. So people feel pretty confident that we're not going anywhere. We're young. We've grew up in the business, and so we're going to be around here. So if they have to wait a year or something like that, I mean, it's not like you're close to retirement.
Right, exactly. Yeah. It's not like we're going anyplace, and not like we're in danger of failing or anything like that. So
okay. Talk about the sale a little bit, how much longer that lasts and what they can take advantage of.
Yeah, so it's going to run through the end of February here yet. What we try to do is we use a manufacturer's rebate, and fortunately this year we were able to continue to have our manufacturers allow us to use this. So we have different price ranges. If it's something that's $750 or more, they will receive $75 off. If it goes up to $1,250 or more, then they would get $125 off. Or if it's over $1,750, then they would receive $175 off. On top of that, almost all of our display inventory, even though we're trying to hold on to some of that, is at least 10% off. So if you went to our regular retail book and something was $5,000, we've got it marked down in the showroom already, where you would save that additional at least $500 off of it, and then you can use that coupon as well from the paper. We do have extra ones around. We mailed out a postcard to some people in the area. So if you don't have that coupon, come on in anyway. We've got it. And then how we use that is we're not necessarily, we've already purchased these memorials most of the time. So what we do is we reorder. And so when we do a reorder, we just use that rebate towards something else. So, but it's nice that our customers and our families can take advantage of that.
Seems like we've talked about this before. I'm going to switch gears here a little bit because there's more people, it seems like, wanting to go the cremation route. And correct. I know you guys are more than happy to facilitate what is needed there. That's something that they'll still have to remember. And I know that's getting to be a big part of what you guys do.
Yeah, it really is. So we're over 50% cremation in the United States today. It's probably, I don't have the current figures out for last year, but my guess is it'll probably inch up over 60, maybe even to 70%. So Nebraska's kind of in a bubble. Yeah. But we're still getting close to half the services are now cremation. So I think we're probably between 40 and 50% here locally in Nebraska. So about 8 years ago, we kind of made the conscious effort that, we need to educate the consumer out there that there are memorials for cremation. So we would get that a lot. People would call us and say, hey, we've got, Aunt Phyllis's ashes. What do we do with them? Mm-hmm. I mean, they were sitting here. She's gone. Her husband's dead. They didn't have any kids. What do we do with these ashes? And so, the suggestion was, well, you just go ahead and take them to the cemetery just like you would a full burial. Some people were cremated because they didn't want to be buried. There's a fear there.
Yeah.
So we do have monuments that you just put the ashes right into, so they don't ever have to go in the ground, things like that. People have come up with more non-traditional items, maybe a bird bath or a bench, something like that. Sometimes those are in a cemetery. Sometimes those are at somebody's farmstead. Sometimes they're at the house. Some things like that, so we can put them in places. And if it goes out on a ranch, we need to be able to have those ashes that are mobile at some point, because that family may sell the ground and then relocate that bench or whatever to a cemetery at a future date. So we've kind of come up with all kinds of neat things that a person can do for their ashes. Sometimes people like to scatter a little bit, but what we've found, people who grieve better if they have a place, and families have one location that they can go to kind of remember and have those talks and things like that with the loved ones who are no longer with us. And while their spirits are in a better place, just still have that focal point that you can go and just kind of reflect and remember. So a lot of times we just suggest, hey, if you're going to scatter ashes, again, go scatter part of them someplace and then take a little bit of them and let's go to a cemetery and let's provide a memorial. And whether that's something small or something traditional size, we've got all those options out there. But we're about ready to start in on probably a 3-year education campaign that just does nothing but promote what to do with cremains once you memorialize them and do some things like that. So,
and you can oftentimes maybe have the cremains located near a stone where other family members are, which is kind of important to people, I think.
Correct. Yeah. So genealogy is huge now. That started in the 70s once Roots came out, and so for a lot of people. Even people who have, I'll use my sister, for example. She grew up here. She lives in Colorado now, over in Gibson. So it will probably be important for her to come back to a family kind of like cemetery to be close. And so that way, for genealogy purposes, as things go on down the road, they can do that easily in one place. So, I haven't discussed it with her, but in my mind, I'm sure that cremation will probably be an option for her, because that's another easy way to get somebody's, ashes or a body back here to go into a family plot. And cemeteries are making some adjustments. At one time it used to be that, everybody had to have their own grave spaces and things like that. And so, like, if you're here in Broken Bow, now you can put 2 like cremains into one space, or a full burial and a cremain out there. So that way you can utilize one space instead of a couple grave spaces. So more room for future family, things like that. Some of the smaller cemeteries will allow 3 cremains in one space. And so, so it's been a big adjustment. I think Ashland, Nebraska, for a long time had a rule that you couldn't even put cremains in their cemetery as above ground, because they were worried a tornado would come by and cause a problem, and they'd be liable for it. Well, as they've figured out with cremation memorials and being able to seal things up, and you don't have to worry about that, those rules and types of things have changed.
Yeah. I think it's important for veterans who want to go that route, so that there is a memorial left as a veteran in the cemetery too, and doesn't mean that can't be done for veterans. So
right, yep, and veterans are a good example of things like that that are that has happened. Fort McPherson's pretty close, so a lot of veterans go out there and do that, and they provide a stone out there and placement for that. But yeah, we've even had some people there that are like, we're going to put some cremains there at Fort McPherson, and then we want some of them to come back here to be closer to family, even though it's only an hour away, from it on that way, and do that. And then we just provided like a matching VA marker or something like that somebody could use. So we still have a veterans marker in 2 places.
All right. Complete service all over the region, not just here in Broken Bow. But the folks listening today here, they can stop and see you. You have a website, you got a phone, you got all sorts of ways to reach you.
We've got a couple things. Yeah, so we are located down near the post office, so it's 706 South D Street. Our website, you can go to palmermonument.com or you can go to themonumentpeople.com. That kind of gets a greater area for our service and our location from, Denver to Omaha, and the Black Hills to Oklahoma basically is our coverage area for a lot of it. Of course, they can always call the office, which is 872-6467. We can do appointments anytime during the day, in the evening, on a weekend. Like I said, I was down there on a Saturday because that's what worked for a family. We'll be happy to do that. Or if it's tough to get out of your home, we can either come visit, or we can just do things over the telephone and email. We were just talking about cremations. I think in January we had 20 different families that we helped simply just over the telephone and through email. So we've got some DocuSigns, and we can draw up a picture of what it looks like, email that off. You can take a look at it and say, yep, that's exactly what we thought we wanted, and click OK and send it right back, and we can take care of you that way too.
Okay. Before we let you go, of course, really just a personal question. How was the fishing?
Fishing was pretty excellent. So, we went down to Texoma. I had never been down there. Went striper fishing.
Oh, boy.
So we were real fortunate. We had our first day, we hooked into about 150 fish.
Wow.
In about a 4-hour period. So that was fast and furious.
Oh, butch.
Yeah, and then second day wasn't quite as productive, but I think we still managed to boat 95.
Oh,
so if you haven't been down there and did that, in the wintertime they're slower. So apparently they bite even better when it gets a little bit warmer. But if you just need a quick getaway, and of course for February we hit beautiful weather at about 70 degrees, and couldn't ask for a better time.
Now, one other last question. This is personal.
Okay.
Have you gotten the Valentine's gift for your lovely wife yet?
Well, I made a romantic overture on Facebook as normal, so kind of that way, letting her know that I loved her. For that, I will probably try to take her out for lunch.
That's good.
And then if I'm really quick on the way out the door, I can take some chocolates with me, and maybe have a chocolate heart that I can give her.
Well, I think we'd each lend you one.
Yeah, that'd be real nice. So. But no, so I better get on the ball just a little bit, and I heard Steve had good flowers out at the grocery store.
There
you
go. Yeah.
Maybe when I'm finished here, I'll go out there and take my prongs so I can snip the thorns, or unless you guys have something I can wrap them in so there's no injuries.
We did have an idea, and I've thought now of what it's called. The handlebar grip on handlebars will work real nicely to put that rose into.
You still have the bicycles at your house?
No.
Okay. I thought one time that you and Joan were into riding bikes there.
I had one, but it's no longer
there. Okay.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thanks, you guys too.
Always check with Palmer Monument right here in Broken Bow for the services that will be professional and personal, and you'll be happy with what these folks do for you. I'll raise my hand to that.
Thanks, Dave.
You bet. We'll take a time out. We've got more guests in studio.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date on your bank accounts no matter where your schedule takes you. Sign up for mobile or online banking with Bruning Bank to keep track of your accounts anywhere, anytime. At home, the gym, grocery store, day or night. Deposit checks, transfer between accounts, view transactions, and check balances. Set up bill pay so you never forget to pay a bill ever again. Ready to simplify your life? Download the app or visit bruningbank.com. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
Brent?
Yes,
brother?
Dave, that was a pause. That a dramatic pause before we came back on, or what?
Because the last time I saw our next guest, he was he was a cowboy last time I saw him.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Brian Palmer's here from Runza. He manages the Runza store. He's also a cowboy.
Really? I don't know if I knew that.
Well, I don't know how much of a cowboy I am, but I've got one of those costumes I wear most times when I'm not in my Runza costume.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're either in Runza or you're wearing a hat and boots.
Yep. Not many things outside of that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Well, likewise, good to see you guys.
Yeah, so what would be better than a nice meal at Runza for your sweetheart?
There you go.
We welcome you all today. Yes, and your sweethearts for sure.
Yeah.
So I did want to mention there is one other costume. We'll get to the Runza stuff, but I think we've talked before about Blue-Eyed Becky. And,
yeah.
Her being my dance partner whenever we make it to live music entertainments. Well, there was a costume that she's seen a picture of here not too long ago of me and she has told me, I found out through other sources that I am no longer her dancing partner.
Oh, wow.
That I've been dumped.
That hurts.
And
because of this picture?
Because of this picture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I just a little bit of heartbreak on Valentine's, but I thought you guys should know, and please probably don't bring her up for a little while till I've done some healing.
All right. Wow. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
You bet, Brian. Well, thank you for bringing that up. That
Yes.
way we'll
Yeah,
know
get to
just not bring that name up.
Thank you.
For
Thank you.
a few more times when you come visit.
Ryan, I can hide these sunglasses. These are actually Becky's sunglasses.
No, I just won't look that way this morning.
I'll put them behind.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
On Valentine's Day, to have your heart tore out like that.
I feel terrible.
Anyways, Runza's going great.
Good. How's temperature Tuesday? Does that keep you hopping?
Yeah, it does. I had a report come across the email the other day, and just to take, we've close to 90 stores now in the Runza family, and I seen a report the other day. It had all the number of Runzas sold at each store on a Tuesday, and the number was close to 43,000 Runzas.
Wow.
My goodness.
In one day.
One day.
Yeah.
One day.
On temperature Tuesday.
Wow. One day.
And it's been, we talked about this last time you were here. When you get 0 or below, they really go out the door. But we've been in a lot of 20s, I think.
Yeah, it's funny. It's kind of funny to me. When the Runza's 20 cents, we only sell about 300 to 350. Mm-hmm. But when it's 0, it's almost 600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it could have happened.
And that's 20 cents.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
20 cents difference.
It is. So.
Wow. Well, I've been hitting the double cheeseburgers and chili as usual this time of year because there's a great combination. But you also have the cinnamon rolls to go along with the chili, right?
Absolutely. Yep. We got our soup season cinnamon rolls. They run through March, so we got about 6 weeks left. We got 2 weeks left of Temperature Tuesdays. That's kind of come and flown right by.
Yeah.
It's hard to, this weather we've been having is just hard to believe that we're
this far
coming
along.
out of winter that we were never really in. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't think any of us do.
I think we're just worried that we're still going to get a blast before it's over. But
if we don't, I will just tell you're welcome.
Okay.
I went this fall. Everything's in shortage everywhere, and I went this fall when the local Ace here had their snowblowers come in, and I bought a snowblower.
Oh.
Yeah,
well, there you go.
So you're welcome. You're welcome.
We owe you.
I thank you.
We owe you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
For someone who does a lot of traveling this time of year, I thank you.
Yeah. We just owe you. That's all we can say.
We do have. So we're winding down on soup and cinnamon roll season, but again, about 6 weeks left of that. Starting February 23rd and to go through the Lenten season, we will have our cod fish sandwiches available on the menu, and then on Fridays we'll also have our clam chowder as our kind of fourth mixing soup availability. So a couple things coming up here. Short order.
I am sure that everybody out there is happy because that's not only great for the Lenten season, it's just great to have that option, that taste difference to throw that fish on and pick it up. And I know a lot of times people like it with the sandwich or even just get the fish straight up, right?
Yeah, we'll have all those options. We sell. One of the things people ask me, they'll come through the drive-through or in the lobby, and they're like, "Well, can I do this?" And yeah, it's Runza. You can do about anything you want.
Yeah,
we'll try to suit most or anybody's needs that we can. So yeah.
Well, you do. I mean, it's always good service there, and I know this particular industry, but all businesses anymore are challenged to have enough staff on hand. But the staff that you have getting the job done, are you looking for some more folks?
We are. We actually, in this next, we have a new employee starting this week, maybe 2 of them this week. We've had some nice candidates come through the door here of late, and we would still take some more help. We've just got people that are filling in small shifts, and so we have enough of those to piece them together. But yeah, we'd still be looking for anything from 10 to 40 hours a week. If you're looking to work, we'll accept your application.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're starting to hear that a little bit here on the show for folks that are coming in. That we had a hire last week, just like you described, and some good prospects. So we're hoping that's a sign of better things to come.
Yeah. We can all hope. So I came into this in June, and according to Kevin and Joyce, like it's never been like this, and it's been my norm. So if things were to change and ease on the scheduling and our employment situation, it'll feel like a vacation.
Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, normal would be nice, but you don't know normal.
No, I don't. I don't know that I ever have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So when I saw you last, you were at the Ag Society's ball, the fundraiser.
Yeah,
that was a good time.
Great time. Great time.
Did you stay and do some dancing there?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yep, you bet I did.
Yeah.
I put on my fancy boots and took a shower that day. I got it all dolled up for the ball. You bet. It was a great time. Great event. I think they sold out of chairs, but if
they did,
I'll have my tickets again next year. I can assure you that.
I think it's a growing event that not only raises money, just seems like people every table's having a good time.
Yeah,
so.
it was a blast. Well done event. So,
Brian, you've been here since June. How do you feel about things at this point as far as getting to know the community? In your business, you see a lot of people. Probably more so in the diner, you get a little better chance to meet some folks. But you've made some friends here, and I was just curious what do you think of the communities, because it's all one big community here, not just Broken Bow.
Yeah, it's been everything that I hoped for and more.
Good.
I had actually applied for a different job here in Custer County prior to visiting with Kevin and Joyce, and at that time it was a little bit more of a community type of position, and so I started doing a lot of research on the county and all the communities that make up Custer County. And every time I looked into this, just the way this whole county is spread out so far but tied together, and it's done nothing but make me proud to. I got 4 county plates finally. My plates expired on all my vehicles, and so we moved here in June, and I didn't go through the process of getting the old plates cashed back in. Just waited till they expire. I have them all come due in December there, and my daughter was even hounding me a little bit. She's like, when do we get to have 4 county plates? And so now we got 4 county plates. Made us feel even a little bit more like home.
Good, good.
No, it's been an absolute blessing, and we're just so happy that we made the decision to come here.
Good. Well, I know that Kevin and Joyce are pretty darn happy about it too. They were looking for somebody just like you. So,
well, I hope to make them proud for sure.
I think it's a good combination.
I did go and work on the schedule a little bit here, and I've got some weekends coming off, and that's not typically something you do in the restaurant industry, but I'm going to be going to Lincoln quite a few weekends in short order. So
it's coming up.
And they've just been amazing to work with. And you talk about meeting people in the dining room. It's been the community's small enough that, you walk by a table and, hey, you're the new guy, right? And they need to know and sit there and visit with them. And it feels like home. So, I've met some of our regular customers, and we joke around with a few of them and whatnot. I did become pretty unpopular here a couple weeks ago. We have several groups, and they're all groups of ladies. Some come in daily and kind of have an afternoon drink, and there's one group, and I believe that they're all tied together. They're retired from BD maybe, and they come in I think every Thursday, and great group of gals. And I went in there with a entire batch of cinnamon rolls, and they were in the little party room, and I just started fanning that cinnamon roll smell onto their table. And for a bunch of sweet mature women, I didn't know they could say such words to me.
Well, you were asking for it, I got to tell you.
Guess what? They bought some cinnamon rolls.
I bet they did. I bet they did. Well, you've got, the great shakes, thick shakes, ice cream, things that a lot of people just like to sit down and enjoy and visit, and rolls, and all the way to the runses and the meals and the burgers and the chicken sandwiches, and there's so much there to eat. And some people just like to come in and have those treats as well.
Yeah, I think people enjoy, mid-afternoon visit groups are, we're not open early enough for the coffee crowd, but in the afternoons we get and I think a lot of that just speaks to the way Kevin and Joyce have kept the place feeling new and clean and inviting and warm. So I'm glad you brought that up, because they have kept it sharp. And a lot of times places, as time goes along, loses a little of that edge, and it's easy to do. It's because you got people coming in and out all the time. So full-time job, keeping it looking like it's looking too. Well, between the standards that runs a national as a corporate organization tie that with Kevin and Joyce's expectations, we stay on top of it.
You do.
Need to.
Right here in Broken Bow. Now, I would like to turn just this little segment over to you, Brent, because we'll start carrying baseball on KBBN. We're a Husker affiliate. And I know we're making the transition, wrestling, basketball, baseball. But we'll start having some games on pretty soon. And if you've been doing any research, I know Brian has, and he probably has an opinion on what the team's going to be like this year. But what are you thinking for Nebraska now?
Well, Brian would know better than I would, but I know we're ranked by 3 different organizations in the top 25, and I think the only Big Ten team to be ranked at this time.
What I've seen,
I believe. Yeah. So, Huskers looking for another great season, and Will Bolt seems to be having the program headed in the right direction. And with your son on the team, you would know that better than me.
Everybody can make predictions this time of year.
Yeah.
I mean, what we're talking about at the end of May is going to be...
That's the important thing, isn't it?
What matters.
Yeah.
We've got... the team has... I'm really exciting to see what their pitching staff does this year. The way that Will Bolt and his staff and this new coach, Rob...
Childress, I think, is his last name. It seems like I've heard he's been around the game for a while.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a coach, but he's coaching.
Yeah, he's part of the program.
I think he's part of player development with we can call coaching.
Yeah.
No, just bringing him in and a pitching staff that was, I mean, believe it or not, last year was a little depleted. Some injuries that were rehabbing and things like that. The defense is going to be there. These Will Bolt does a lot of repetition that makes sure that we're playing defense. And I think last year we were in the top. I think we finished in the top 5 in the country in fielding percentage and the top in the Big Ten, which is a staple of baseball. One error can cost you a game, and they happen. Don't get me wrong, but. The pitching staff is what I'm excited to see. And of course, it always comes down to, can you hit a baseball or not?
Yeah.
But, hopefully the pitching will alleviate the pressure on some of the bats. It's going to be, position-wise, a young team. There's not a lot of senior leadership. We lost some very good leadership last year, and don't get me wrong, there's some good pieces of that puzzle, but it's going to be a pretty young team. That doesn't always translate well to hitting. You've got a couple of players that were last year received some very high accolades as freshmen. So they'll be expected to carry that torch. But if the pitching can take the pressure off the bats and we can produce a few runs, it should be a pretty interesting and fun season if they come out there to play ball.
Yeah.
And when we're listening to the ball games, we listen for your son's first name, and I forget again.
It's Tyler.
Yep.
All
right, well.
He is not slated to be a starter this year at this time at all. But yeah, he'll be. He always warms up the left fielder. He's a team guy, so I'm super proud that he's part of it and is trying hard.
Oh, man, to make the team alone is a big deal. And as time goes along, you get your chances, you get your shots. So we'll be listening.
He'll get his opportunities. Yeah. We'll see what he does with them. Yeah.
All right. So runs open 7 days a week. You open up at 11?
10:30. And then the lobby's open till 9 o'clock in the evening, and the drive-through is open till 9:30.
Okay. All right. Ryan, I'll try to move these Becky Daly sunglasses out of the room when you come by.
Thank you.
He's shielding himself, folks. It's hurting.
Thank you.
And, of course, her eyelashes have marked the lenses there. So.
I've heard this story too. Yep. I think I have to go to work.
I think a lot of people probably heard this story too many times. News is next on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The U.S. is warning of a Russian invasion of Ukraine any moment now. CBS's Weijia Jiang at the White House.
Sources tell CBS News the Biden administration is preparing to withdraw all U.S. personnel from Kyiv within the next 12 to 36 hours.
Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has just announced his country is still seeking NATO membership. Canada's busiest border crossing with the U.S. is open again after police cleared away truckers who'd been protesting vaccine mandates for almost a week. Ontario Police Chief Pamela Mizuno is warning.
There will be criminal consequences for those who interfere with or interrupt traffic flow.
Super Bowl MVP Cooper Kupp after the Rams beat the Bengals 23-20 on his last-minute touchdown.
It's just been the perfect team, the perfect setup. I'm just so thankful for everyone that's been around me. It was, really, I don't know if it still really hasn't hit me.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Isaac Lowenkron.
In Super Bowl 56, the Rams trailed the Bengals 20-16 with 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here was Kevin Harlan on Westwood One.
Stafford, receivers in tight. He gets the snap. He cocks his arm. He throws a pass. Caught with the leap. Belt high, far side of the end zone. Touchdown, Cup. The Rams have taken the lead.
And that would give the Bengals one final chance.
4th and 1. Shotgun snap low. Picks it up. Left tackle block. Here comes Donald. And he spins Burrow around, who then tried to throw it away. The Rams celebrating on the near side. On downs, it goes to L.A.
As well as the Lombardi Trophy, Rams won it 23-20. Cooper Kupp was named Super Bowl MVP. At the Olympics in the women's hockey semifinals, Team USA has just taken a 2-0 lead over Finland late in the second period.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Of high temperatures working up into the upper 40s for today under a good deal of sun. Then for tonight, mostly cloudy skies, a low of 23. Tuesday, even warmer but breezy, a high of 58 under partly sunny conditions, with south winds around 10 to 20. For Wednesday, breezy conditions, a slight chance for some flurries with highs back to 36. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
News and weather was brought to you today by Custer Electric and Irrigation in Broken Bow. Custer Electric and Irrigation, your local Zematic by Lindsay dealer, has the offerings you're looking for this winter to prepare for next year. As you know, every season brings new focuses. Here are theirs right now. Specials on driveline conversions, sprinkler packages, and winter maintenance specials to name a few. If you've worked with Custer Electric and Irrigation in the past, you know that they want to get you taken care of the right way at the best price possible. They encourage you to get the work you need done scheduled as soon as possible because prices are rapidly increasing for a lot of supplies. Plus, that schedule book can only get so full. Don't forget licensed electrical work you might need done too on ag, commercial, and residential applications. Ask for a free quote. Custer Electric and Irrigation, your local Zematic by Lindsay dealer in Broken Bow, serving the whole area with electrical, agricultural, and commercial services. Call today at 872-7786. Follow them on Facebook or visit custerei.com. Custer Electric and Irrigation. Experience the difference.
10 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock, 29 degrees outside. Having a wonderful breakfast show here this morning with Brent Apperson, our birthday boy. And we have just the person to come in to kind of cap it off here on your birthday. But Emily did also bring you in some cookies. Do you feel spoiled yet?
No, I love it. When we get around the holidays, I never make any bones about it. My favorite cookie in the world is the peanut butter cookie with either the Hershey Kiss or the chocolate star in the middle. Mm-hmm. And I've always wondered, why do we only make these around the holidays? This should be a year-round cookie. Mm-hmm. And so Emily has brought me a batch of those cookies for my birthday. So bless you, Emily. Thank you.
Well, she does. She is a spoiler.
And I might share.
You might?
I might. With the rest of the crew.
Mo is here from Ideal Realty. Mo, good morning.
Good morning.
Did you see the hearts that Brett and I got from Mom and Dad down in Arkansas?
My mom and dad.
Aww.
My mom.
That's nice.
Dave has declared my mom his second mom.
It's nice.
So.
Yeah, very nice.
It never hurts.
Peggy and I are tight.
Today is a holiday. See, it's your birthday.
It is. Yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah, it is. It's Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Birthday. I'm a sweetheart. What can I say?
Well,
I'm not going to argue that.
In his own mind, he is. Yes.
We all think he's a sweetheart.
Oh, that's nice of you to say.
How you been, Mo?
Wonderful.
When we get to the end, we'd like to talk to you about your I was going to call it Quiz Bowl, which isn't correct. Your trivia contest.
Mm-hmm.
Your
trivia
Optimist.
night. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it went really well. So we'd like to talk about that at the end. Right now, we need to talk about real estate, homes, land, different things. I heard a report this morning on our ag network, and I know you sell some ag land out there off and on.
Sure have.
I think the land values in Iowa are up 20% in 2021. We're something like 8% up here in Nebraska in 2021. And then they're talking about the feds might start raising the interest rate just a little bit, a little piece at a time to see how, So does any of that affect housing? I know it affects the land we're talking about.
Right. It affects some acreages, that we work on. But, the interest rate's going to affect a little bit, but it's not high enough yet to really make a difference. It's still a good deal. Yeah.
We talked about it before, and you have had your house for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think when Joan and I bought our house in 1974 or 5, I think 4, the interest rate was 7.5%. And it's way lower than that right now.
Yeah, we bought our first house here in Broken Bow in 93, and it was 9%.
Ouch, yeah.
Yeah, these people have no idea how good they have it.
It's really good. It's a good time to buy.
People.
Yeah, especially when you get that interest rate locked in for,
well,
right? 30 years.
Yeah.
Heck.
And that's why you want to go start talking to the bank before you go shopping, right?
Correct. Yes, I've been pushing that again because our inventory is so low that if you don't talk to the bank first, you are going to miss out because the person that did talk to the bank, obviously, if I'm a seller, I'm going to go with the guy that's got everything together, everything ready, approved, And we're still selling houses with loans, unlike other markets
where
you better have cash.
Yeah.
Or I laughed last night. It was the Rocket Mortgage commercial on Super Bowl.
Yes.
And, the Barbie scenario.
Yeah.
And there was Cash Carl, but Barbie won with a Rocket Mortgage. I don't think so, Barbie.
Not going to happen.
Cash Carl won.
That's not the real world.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Rocket Mortgage was doing there, trying to say they're better than cash. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. And there's a lot of people that have lost, especially in other parts of the country, and I think even probably some here in Nebraska, they've made nice offers and lost it to a cash buyer.
Yeah,
right?
and even if your offer's a tiny bit lower, which they're not in these other markets, it's cash and it's over list price. And you're definitely going to take cash then because you have no idea if it's going to appraise if you take the loan.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to go with the cash. Although, just because you have a cash offer doesn't mean you can't have an appraisal.
Right.
You can offer cash contingent on an appraisal.
Well, all the things that you're putting on the table here this morning are things that we can learn the hard way, or we can let you do it.
Correct. You can, hire somebody that actually has been through these scenarios because I'm a person that has had to learn things the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of me.
Have you learned it all, or do you still run into a scenario where you're like, wow, I don't think I've ever come across this one before?
There's still that oddball every once in a while. I talked to Barb Hansen about it because she's the same way with think about how long Barb's been doing this.
Oh, yeah, doing the
with
mortgage
loans.
lending.
And we've talked about it. And she's like, man, every once in a while, there's this crazy thing that pops up that you kind of got to look into and start researching and ask questions of other people to figure out how you're going to do it.
Unusual, just kind of anomalies that come up along the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if somebody out there has been thinking about maybe it would be time to sell a property, I don't know if there would be a better time to do that if you're looking at, a margin on what you paid for it and what you're going to sell it for. And that would also help people like you have more property to sell.
Yes.
So I imagine you'd like them to talk to you if they're thinking about selling.
Yes, even if you're thinking about selling. We've been doing a lot of market analysis lately, just to call us up. We'll come look and we'll give you our spreadsheet of our comparables and what do we think it's worth. And, right now and that's why I've been doing a lot of them because that's what I've been telling people. And it's true. People start looking March, April, even February. So now's a good time. If you're thinking about it, let's kind of get the ball rolling so you could get you on the market in March and April. That's when people really, really start looking so they can get the ball rolling, get their loan done, be in this summer, kind of before they go on vacation, definitely before school starts, that type of stuff.
Right. That's kind of the season, although it's been, again, a little different the last couple of years, right?
When I'm closing, 8 in November and 5 in December, that's weird. In 2021, that I've never done that much business in those months in the 13 years I've been doing it. I think in 2000 it was really strong market. When I was working with Deb and Dorset, they said, people were coming out of the woodwork and offering full price then, and they were going quickly. So maybe then, but
yeah. Well, we all know things peak and valley.
Sure.
So if you're thinking about selling, be a good time to visit about it. Could you give us a lesson on you mentioned appraisal and the actual market value versus appraisal. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, we try to. When I say I want to put it, we're going to put it on the market, and we want to actually. What I want to do is come as close as I can to that what the appraiser's doing. So, I've picked the appraiser's brains as I've learned who they are. Allie and I talk a lot. Rhonda and Carney. We have the different appraisers. And I ask them questions about values of garages, values of main level gives you more value than the basement, even though you have living space down there. So try to learn these tricks from them because what the market will allow, sometimes people will pay over it, but the bank wants that appraiser to say,
it's worth that.
Push come to shove, this is what it's worth.
Okay.
If they default. So they need to know they're only going to loan money on what the appraiser says it's worth. So, and there's different ways to appraise too. So it depends on the type of property, what type of appraisal you're going to have.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to make mine as close.
Okay. That's good to know, because if somebody's
Mm-hmm.
getting into the thought of doing this, there's some steps along the way. But again, you guys do it every day. You guys work on it all the time, and most of us don't. We're not housing flippers and all of that sort of thing. We don't know that much about it. We might buy or sell a home once or twice in our lives around here. Yeah.
Yeah. And why should you know all the ins and outs of it? You know, you don't do it every day. And when you do it, once, I'm going to sell my house. Well, that was 15 years ago. So things change too.
Yeah.
Your rules change. It's
one of the things that we probably don't talk about very often, but it is a factor, would be thinking about capital gains and all of those sorts of things as well. Do I want to turn around and invest in another home right away? How long do I have to do that? All these things that you know about.
Right. Yeah.
So,
because, I've done some 1031s and, what's your time frame? If you buy something of less value, can I put things into it and make that part of the 1031, which is doable? You just have to go through.
Know how to do it?
You got to know how to do it.
Well, those are some of the things that you can help with. Do you have some listings that you wanted to talk about this morning?
Yes, that won't take long. So,
well, let's hear what you do have.
We need more listings. It's at the point of that comment.
Yeah.
I do have a listing in Mason City, little house on 490 Benton. If you're interested, you better hurry because we already have a offer on the table. See, when we do get the listings, they go fast. I'm telling you, they do. They go fast. We do have 1621 Memorial Drive. This is a new listing, 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, almost 2,300 square feet. It's got 4 bedrooms in it, 2 bathrooms, big attached garage, 182.5. So that one's probably going to go quickly. Also, we just listed it not long ago. We listed a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom on 639 North 8th. Corner lot, fenced-in backyard. Really nice house. Does have a detached 2-stall garage, 175. Then we still have one on South E Street, South F Street, excuse me. We have an offer on it. So if you're interested, go on the website, look. And then I still have 241 South H Street. That one has been reduced to $299,000. Very nice owner-built home, 2-stall attached garage. Very, very well done. Very, very nice. And then we have the condo still available, 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Okay. All right. And looking for more.
Looking for more because between Kirsten and I, they sell. But again, that's listing at market, what the market will hold versus, appraisal.
Mm-hmm.
I try to list everything where the market it is going to sell. We want our stuff to sell within 3 months max.
Yeah. You know the hiccups that can come along, so you're trying to get over those humps with what your experience helps you do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. How can they reach you?
Just go to goidealrealty.com. Everything's there.
Everything.
So go to that website.
Okay. Now you want to talk a little bit about fun that you had here a weekend or two ago?
Sure. I have 2 Optimist things I want to talk about because soccer's coming up.
It's almost spring.
I saw the posting for sign up and stuff.
Yes, we're signing up. And if you go past 10th and Memorial, you know where all the signs are for garage sales?
Yes.
There's a sign there, and I need to go get something else. I went past it this morning, and my little sign-up forms kind of were on the ground.
Uh-oh.
So, be on the lookout. They might be on the ground. But I'll get something and get that in the ground better. We have forms right on 10th.
Nice.
And Memorial. So I put them in the little real estate thing.
Oh, nice. That works.
So it says soccer forms. So you can pick up a form there. They're due February 25th. So, and I should have looked to see when the next sign-up was because we already had one sign-up. And I should have been on the ball on that one. I thought we already had the sign up, and then I was texting Katie Meyer, and I think maybe it was the wrong date. So just be looking. I think you can get forms at Legends, Geared for Sports, and Ideal Realty. So I don't think the games aren't starting until March. I don't know if it says on here. Yeah. I should have been more prepared, guys, but it is soccer sign-up. People, get your children signed up.
Yeah, stop into one of those locations.
What are the ages? Do you know?
It's preschool through 6th.
Okay, through 6th.
Okay.
Preschool through 6th, and the preschool ones are hilarious.
Yeah, they're
fun.
cute.
Aren't they adorable?
Little butterflies running everywhere.
Oh, my gosh. And then when they start, just following the ball, and then they're in the ditch.
And I always like watching the goalie at that age. They're usually just kind of sitting down in front of the net, picking grass or whatever.
There's nothing happening, It's hard to get excited.
Or some of them are they're very tense. They're down there.
Yeah, and then there's that. Yeah, you get both. Yeah,
they're pretty
both sides.
Funny. They are pretty funny.
Get a little bit of everything with that age.
So soccer signups. Everyone, please, if you're listening, get your child signed up. February 25th. Is the deadline. So I just wanted to mention that, make sure everybody knew it. But trivia night. So last time I was on, we were talking about trivia night. So Jeremy did an amazing job. He was our MC, and thank you again. He had the microphone, and that helps us out tremendously.
Good.
Sure appreciate it. The teams. What I was talking about right before we went on air. I thought the best part of it, and I'd never seen this. They had tokens. And the double is easy. You have your subjects, each one. Well, you could double down. You had 8 with 10. There was 10 questions for each category. You could double your points, but the wager one was the best. So you could wager 1 to 8 points. And if you got it right, you got, say you wagered 8, you were all in, which some teams were all in, which was hilarious. So you wager 8. If you got it right, you got +8. If you got it wrong, you got -8.
Ooh. Ouch. That puts you in the hole.
Well, one team wagered 8 and didn't get one question right.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
No, there was 8 questions because it was 64. There were 8 questions per category. And they were all in at the wrong time.
And so at the end, they were all out. Is that what you're saying?
It was pretty funny.
I was going to say.
It was pretty funny. And the first team to wager, I really didn't understand it. And the first team to wager that didn't do so well. They had like -40 points.
Oh, wow.
And they had a big hole to try to dig out of. And they did dig out of it. They weren't in the negative at the end. But that's what I was saying. There's one team that Legends team, because they play at Legends. So they're just pretty... They don't have the wager part at the Legends. And so I went over, Noah Grubtills was on their team. And Noah graduated with my son, Doug. And Noah was just beside himself. They weren't winning. And this was just, I said, Noah, there's this wager part to it. It is, so let me try to, it's like, kind of explained it to them. And then they were like, oh. I said, it's anybody's game.
Yeah.
I love that part of it because it was anybody's game. Once you got that wager involved.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun. Are you going to look at doing that again at some time?
Yes, we'll do it again next year.
Okay.
We decided it was a good timing. We had 12 teams, so
good.
It went over well. And some of the teams, my husband put one together at the very last minute, so they were all kind of like, "Oh, you could dress up."
Well,
that's pretty cool.
Made a little money, had a lot of fun, and highlighted the Optimist, which is what you were wanting to do.
That's what we're wanting to do, and I think we got a new member out of it.
Oh, good.
So that was kind of one of our points, too. So, yeah, we made a little bit of money, made enough for at least a scholarship. So
great.
Yeah.
Good.
That's what we wanted.
I'm sure you can count Jeremy in next time, and maybe I can get my wife talked into it next time, because I'd like to put her, she's a Jeopardy she does a lot of Jeopardy.
Oh, my goodness.
And so I think she could help. Maybe somebody would want to draft her or something, put them on their team. I don't know.
Absolutely.
But it sounds like a lot of fun.
I hope so. Did Emily say she had fun?
Yes.
She had a team?
Yeah. Well, Emily usually has fun. It's just hard not to have her.
She's going to give us a good review no matter what.
No, but she did. She said it was great. It was a lot of fun. It was harder than she thought, maybe, in some ways.
I don't think I'd have done well.
Yeah. So
I thought my husband would have done better.
Well, I've seen Noah before on Quiz Bowls a few years ago.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. So
he is really good because I sat with him at Legends, and he's, I told him, I said, they didn't have any 80s hairband questions or anything, Noah. I really wasn't much help.
Why can't they ask something about real estate? Then you would have been right in the bucket there.
80s trivia, I gotcha.
That would be Brent's strong suit as well.
80s trivia and sports. Those would be about the only
Right?
two. Those would be the only two categories I could probably contribute in.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And folks, check in with Ideal Realty here in Broken Bow, located downtown. But again, they just go to your website,
Yep.
find anything they need.
Go Ideal Realty. Mhm.
All right. Have a great week.
Thank you. You too.
We'll take a time out, and we'll be back right after these words.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency is proud to say we are in Nebraska by Nebraskans for Nebraskans. We are owned by Nebraskans and we serve Nebraskans. Our agents understand the risks that we face in Nebraska. Whether it's your home, auto, business, crop, farm, or ranch, we can help you insure your property because we know the types of risk you face every day. If you want to work with an agent that understands your risk, give us a call or stop by our office in Broken Bow or Callaway. Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, look for the big red sign.
Winter clearance savings continue to rise at Bo Bootery, your home-owned shoe store. There's definitely some winter left, so save on these things that you can wear right now. 40% off of winter shoes, snow boots, bear paws, and fashion boots. And to go with them, socks, leggings, and tights are marked down too. Thurlow and Dan Post socks are $5 per pack. Overboots are half off, and some Western boots are on sale as well. Oh man, these savings are so sweet. Winter clearance 40% off going on right now at Bo Bootery.
Nebraska Farm Bureau is proud to endorse conservative Republican Jim Pillen. Jim's agricultural roots run deep. He understands the challenges facing farm and ranch families because he's one of us. Jim Pillen has a proven record of results, building a successful, family-owned business right here in Nebraska, creating more than 1,000 Nebraska jobs. And Jim has always defended our family values. Jim is a conservative who will fight to fix our broken tax code, control spending, grow our economy, and create a more prosperous future for all Nebraskans. Jim Pillen has the integrity, experience, and vision needed to keep Nebraska great and help our ag producers succeed. Join Nebraska Farm Bureau members in supporting Jim Pillen for governor.
Paid for by Jim Pillen for governor.
Ansley Lumber and Supply is locally owned and operated and proud to be your full-service lumber yard. From premium lumber and top-quality building materials to paint, tools, and ag supplies. When you drop by Ansley Lumber, their crew is prepared to help you with your project. From the materials for building a house to the accessories and pieces needed to make it a home. Ansley Lumber and Supply, Main Street, Ansley, or call 308-935-1815.
Hello, cattlemen. This is J.W. Simonson with Minard Simonson Angus, inviting you to our annual bull sale Saturday, February 19th. We will be featuring 110 yearling Angus bulls and 20 commercial heifers. Also, by private treaty, 100 first calf heifer pairs. View our catalog and video at minardsimonson.com or join us on Facebook or contact myself at 308-880-0079. That's Minard Simonson Annual Bull Sale, Saturday, February 19th, 1 p.m. at the ranch near Dunning, Nebraska.
9:37. Good to have you aboard. Before we close the show today, we'll be giving away a gift card to Clips and Curls here in Broken Bow. Courtney's right there on the square, and she'd love to have you stop in anytime. We'll tell you more about Clips and Curls and their open house coming up on Friday, February 25th. So we'll be talking about that here in just a little bit. Right now, we want to go back to job availabilities, and I think we still have a job opening at Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership.
Yeah, it says they're looking for an individual to work as an infant toddler teacher in Broken Bow. This is a full-time position. Great benefits come with the position. They are looking for someone with their Child Development Associate Certificate, would prefer someone with an associate's or bachelor's degree in early childhood education, also previous experience working with infants up to 3 years old and their families. You would be providing primary care and lesson planning for infants and toddlers, and would be conducting parent meetings and complete various reports. To find out more, contact CNCAP at 308-745-0780. The extension is 0. Or you can apply online by going to their website, which is centralnebraskacap.com.
All right. Now, you just heard Mo talking about soccer. Mm-hmm. We know that it won't be very long that the rodeo season will be going. Baseball, we talked about that this morning. There'll be a softball, track, all sorts of spring and summer sports coming up. And we're still in the final stages of the winter sports season. But there's just all kinds of activities on the sports side, family reunions, business gatherings, and Circle V Stitch and Post. North side of Broken Bow is ready to go to work for you.
They are, yeah. They can personalize anything for you, caps, do jackets and shirts. Also, Velma wants to remind you that they carry top-quality letter jackets. She can help you personalize it just the way your student wants. Velma can always help you create something you will love. And don't forget about some of the other things she carries, too, outside of her custom embroidery service. Carries things like Western decor, glassware, cowhide mats, jewelry, and candles. So check it out at Circle V Stitch and Post. They're just north of Broken Bow out on Paulson Road. To get your creation started today, contact Velma at 872-6173.
Valentine's Day, as you well know. Oh, that's so sad. So loving. That microphone's not going to work clear up there, girls.
Oh, I guess this one's not going to work over there.
No. You have to put those in front of you. There we go.
It's for Brent, so I didn't.
Well, we need to get your thoughts on Brent's birthday, beginning with...
Oh, that's scary. You're gonna open it up to everybody for their thoughts?
Yeah, of course. It's your birthday. It's Valentine's Day. Shannon, any thoughts on Brent's birthday?
I'll put you on the spot.
Well, I mean, I feel like I didn't get a lot of time to prepare.
Oh, well.
But, I mean, it's got to be fun to have a birthday on Love Day.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, everybody's got to remember it, right?
Uh-huh. For the most part, they do. Yeah.
Yeah?
But, everybody loves me, so it just
yes.
kind of makes sense that I would be on Valentine's Day.
Second question for Shannon, and all of you will get the same question, is on Valentine's Day, do you remember your first kiss?
Oh.
My first kiss on actual Valentine's Day?
No.
Or just in general?
Just in general. Doesn't have to be on Valentine's Day.
Yes, I do.
Oh, let's hear it.
It was at church camp. Is that allowed?
Oh,
wow.
Why'd we start with me? I don't like this.
That's great.
Well,
wow.
I guess if it was going to be the first one, church camp would be a nice place to have it.
He was a really nice guy. Yeah.
Okay,
I
all
mean,
right. So at church camp, that was your first kiss.
That was it, Super
right.
sweet. Really nice guy. My parents approved of him. All those nice things.
Well, then you were good to go.
Yeah. I mean, probably they weren't very happy to know that was my first kiss at church camp. That's what I was doing. Just one,
Okay,
yes.
all right,
Can't
very
go
good.
crazy.
All right. Christy, first of all, what do you want to say to Brent on his birthday?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
So your first kiss?
It wasn't real memorable, I don't think.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. I mean, I remember it, but it was years ago.
Okay.
Like probably the 7th grade, maybe, I think, yeah.
Was that
Probably older than Shannon, I bet. How old were you?
I was in junior high. I was a 7th grader. Jeez, Christy.
Now, we had an episode, as I remember, where there was some kindergartners that got behind the bushes and had a first kiss, but that was way before church camp.
Yeah.
All right, Emily.
Brent, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
It is
Thank you
your
for
birthday.
the cookies.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
First kiss?
I was 15, and he said my nose was cold.
Oh, that was so sweet of him. That's what he remembered out of it. That's what he picked out.
Real special.
Yeah, he was a romantic devil, wasn't he?
Yeah.
All right, Jeremy.
Happy birthday, Brent.
Thank you.
I'll, unlike Dave, I'll be nice to you today.
Thank you.
No picking on you back by the
Appreciate that.
the desk.
It's Kindness Week. I don't know if you guys have heard that or not.
Oh, what a week to have it.
Yeah.
It's National Clean Out Your Computer Day, too.
Really?
That's right.
Oh, that sounds boring.
You need more than a day.
I know, yeah, I need a week.
First kiss?
Nothing super memorable, kind of like Christie's.
Yeah. Was your nose cold? Or?
I don't think so. Mine was like the after the movie date sort of kiss in the car, dropping the girl off.
Yeah.
Did you walk her to her door?
No, but I opened her car door for her.
Oh, well, there
and
you
she had
go.
to walk the rest of the way from there.
Again, you romantic devil, you.
Open the door.
I'll open this for you. You got it the rest of the way. Don't trip.
You're getting a house now.
Yep, bye.
All right, Jeff, I'm terribly interested to hear about your first kiss, but did you want to say something to Brent first?
Brent's a great guy.
Oh, well, thank you, Jeff.
50.
Oh, I'm in the 50 club. Okay. That's right.
51.
51
He's been
today.
great for over 50 years.
Oh, thank you.
That's right.
All right, Jeff, first kiss?
That would have been in junior high school.
Oh, you devil.
In the summer.
Was it at church camp?
In the summer.
In the school band. Yeah.
In the school band.
Yeah.
School
I was
band?
actually a singer in a garage band.
Oh.
Seriously?
Why didn't we not know this?
Wow. We're finding out more about Jeff
my
here.
goodness, Jeff.
Better than the bass player.
Well, my friend basically said, you either do this or...
So,
Oh, well,
were
there you
you
go.
the
That was
trouble
romantic
with
as
me,
well.
So
Were you the lead singer?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh my goodness,
Our PA
Jeff.
system was so bad though. I had to stand in the closet because of feedback.
Oh wow.
Let me ask: Is that where you kissed the girl in the closet?
No.
Okay.
While lead singing.
that was much later.
Okay.
I did not know this.
So you were in a garage band. You
And I
kissed a
remember
girl.
we got $100 for a gig, and boy, we thought we were.
Yeah.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
If you're getting paid.
But there were 5 of us, so.
Oh well.
I think it was New Year's Eve.
Wow. So the obvious question would be: was it more exciting to get $100 for the gig or kiss the girl?
Oh, he has to think about it.
No comment.
They were both amazing, Dave.
Wow.
Since it was my first one.
He actually used the $100 to pay the girl to kiss her. No, just
that's
kidding.
not
Just kidding.
It's kindness week.
So much kindness
week.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
So now how
That's
nice
why
is
she
he now
wanted
there,
to
Jeff?
kiss him because she was like, "Oh, he's getting
give
paid."
so give the microphone back to Jeff and ask him again. What do you think about Brent?
Is he such a nice guy now?
Check that one off, Jeff. Gavin, are you
can
over
kick
there?
him later.
Can you hear me? I'm assuming you can.
Anything you want to say to Brent on his Valentine's birthday?
I always thought that Brent, for being over 50, does not look 50 at all.
Thank you.
Like, I easily.
I appreciate that.
I mean, I
agree.
wouldn't give an age, but does not look a day over 50. Not even close.
Is it your moisturizer?
But after that last comment, I think he's getting more irritable.
Might agree with that one.
Watch yourself.
I know.
You know how this is, Dave. Your filter just starts to leave you as you get older. You know what I mean?
It's nuts.
What's the I can't remember who sings it. My Give a Damn's Busted.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe DiMassina.
Here's
thank
a
you.
quarter.
Yeah.
Someone who
There
cares.
you go.
Yeah.
So first kiss, Gavin.
I think it was. I know it was in the back of one of our buses, but it was on the way back from one act, I believe.
Oh. Got the old
Thanks.
theater going, and feeling artsy.
Yeah.
Is it night or day?
I think it was a night. I don't really remember, to be honest.
Well,
my memory's horrible.
Were you high school sweethearts? Was your first kiss anyone that you're married
No.
to now? Anybody?
Nope.
No.
No. I feel like that's okay.
I don't know. It's probably not very common.
Kristen, are you over there?
No.
Okay.
Now she is.
No. You want to say happy birthday to Brent?
Part of this.
You can say happy birthday, can't you?
Oh, happy birthday, Brent.
Thank you, Kristen.
First kiss?
Appreciate it.
I want to know.
Not memorable.
Not memorable.
Not memorable.
She had someone romantic as well. You don't remember?
Church camp.
Church camp.
Should have gone to church camp.
Brent, before we...
Yeah.
I'll confess in a moment, but when was your first kiss? Did you tell us already, or I don't remember?
I don't.
Shelley, are you listening?
Yeah. I know no one will believe this, but honest, my first kiss was Shelley, and then I married her later. Yeah.
See, so it does happen.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Wow.
Really?
I know no one will believe that, but I had a. I know. Now I will say that I am. Yeah, there you go, Jeff. As long as Shelley believes it, I'm fine. But I don't know if I want to share this story or not.
Oh.
But when I was it 6th, 7th grade, had a great opportunity to kiss a girl, and I was so scared to death I just couldn't do it. So
you froze up?
I did. I froze. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure for
So-
12, 13-year-old.
Boy, I can't believe we're brothers.
Such a
Yeah,
sports
Dave.
director way to give that story too. Like, I had such a great opportunity.
I swung around.
Such a newsworthy way to give that story. A great opportunity sat in front of me, but did I deliver? No, I could not.
He could not deliver.
Such a play-by-play way of giving that account. I love it.
I couldn't make it happen.
The shot's up?
Oh, the
Going right now.
Okay, it's Brent's or it's Dave's turn. We are all
brother Brent, my good co-host, friend, neighbor. Happy birthday to
Thanks,
you.
Dave. I appreciate it. And thank you, guys, for the pie. It looks delicious, so thank you for that.
I will just tell you that I think this I really don't remember. I think this is going to be kind of sick, really, but I think my first kiss was with a cousin. I don't actually remember which one. But that would have been, well, you know how old I am, so it's been a long time ago. But
Yeah.
I think it might have been a cousin.
Yeah.
Just a little,
Yeah.
Now you're probably going to call the authorities and throw me in jail.
No, it was so long ago.
So, you want to sing Happy Birthday? We're going to run overtime, by the way, Jeff, so we'll go with the short
so
news
you know.
version.
Just noticed that.
Yep. All right. Who would like to, Harmon, do you want to, yeah, like that.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, Jeff's the lead singer.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brent. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Best, I mean this in all seriousness, best place to work is right here. So, thank you.
And I'd like to dedicate this next song to you.
Oh?
We are going to run over, so I just wanted to play this for you. Since you could not deliver on your first kiss. So this is for you, Brent.